watching the best. Fox 10 News at 5.
And thanks for joining us tonight at 5. Fire crews in California facing another challenge as they battle wildfires out there. Another wind event lasting until Wednesday. The Palisades fire is 14% contained tonight after burning more than 23,000 acres.
The Eden fire, more than 14,000 acres. It's now 33% contained, but 24 people have died in the fires associated with that complex. 48 arrested, found illegally in the evacuation zones since the start of the fires.
Those two major wildfires continue to burn, and now the dangerous Santa Anas are picking up once again.
That's the biggest fear, and locals are stepping up to help fight the flames and clear debris themselves. Fox's Sarah Allegre joins us live from Pacific Palisades tonight.
Yeah, hi there. I'm in a community that was completely destroyed by those wildfires, the Palisades fire here, and we're just looking at all of the damages. And we know, looking at this thing, big scale, full scale, I mean, we're looking at billions of dollars worth of damages here. And that's why a lot of these locals are stepping in. They've been here for generations upon end, and they want to clear a lot of this debris. It can be dangerous, and especially as those Santa Ana winds continue to pick up, just creating worse fire conditions for all those men and women out there battling those flames.
I've gotten several phone calls saying there's a fire.
In fire-prone Los Angeles, calls for help can come often.
There's nothing else we can do. We're just trying to keep everything wet here.
Chuck Hart is a contractor by trade.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
But Tuesday, he fought fire out of necessity. And while he's used to stepping up in his Pacific Palisades neighborhood,
I would have never thought that what I'm seeing right now would have yielded from the phone call that I got.
Ryan, can we get a little bit of water over here real quick?
Hart and his team of contractors tried to save what they could as hurricane-force winds tore through Pacific Palisades, like his mom's home, a beloved church, and generational memories. But resources were slim.
If we had water, like we had water, we were good. But if you don't, same thing up the street at the church. I got a video of us. Hoses are stretched. The apartment right behind the church.
We visited that church and ran into arborist Eli Johnson and his wife, Nicole.
It's really one day at a time.
They've got boots on the ground just days after losing their own home. Now doing what they can to help Chuck's team in a community they love. Cleaning roads, falling trees, and making a path for firefighters.
This is where my roots are, so just
You protect them.
Meanwhile, over 26,000 Californians are waiting for help from FEMA as hundreds of homes destroyed and families displaced.
That's what's going to make this whole thing come back, the quality of the people that live here. You have hardworking, civic-minded, service-minded people that are involved, whether there's a fire or not.
And the threat hasn't gone anywhere. We are under a red flag warning through about Friday. And like I mentioned earlier, those extreme fire conditions persisting through just about Wednesday. Now, in the meantime, you also have California Governor Gavin Newsom calling for an executive order to clear all of this debris. Two reasons. I mean, we still have those dangerous fire conditions kicking in that can pose a threat to allow those flames to spread that much more. But once the weather pattern changes, we get rain one day, well, that could lead to flooding and mudslides, causing yet another catastrophe caused by those initial fires that took place on Tuesday. In Pacific Palisades, Sarah Allegre, Fox 10 News.
Sarah, thanks. A smoke advisory still in effect for most of L.A. County.
Yeah, the county's public health department says the devastating wildfires burning across the region for the past 5 days have created a serious air quality problem. Steve Nielsen joins us now with the dangers of that. Steve, you were out there covering the fires. You know what that's like, breathing that stuff in.
It felt it. I mean, it really stuck with me for a long time. Now, keep in mind, everyone, there are hundreds of Arizona firefighters that are on the front lines here in California trying to protect lives and property. But the dangers that these firefighters are facing are not just from the flames, it's also from the air. As the fires erupted in Los Angeles Tuesday, families who didn't evacuate started sealing up their homes, like my cousin Brett.
I even put extra towels and taped them around my son's room just to make sure that there's no air kind of coming in there.
The smoke from those massive deadly fires never made it to Arizona, something we often see from fires even as far away as Canada.
You get smoke that wraps around it and drops down south, and it can drop down into our area.
National Weather Service meteorologist Sean Benedict says the Santa Ana winds that fueled this fire also kept the smoke flowing away from us.
When you get the winds that come in from the northeast, they hit these mountains and then they downslope on the other side. And you get really strong winds accelerating even more.
But back at that fire, we saw firsthand how challenging the smoke and ash was on Fox 10 News.
Have you seen anyone in that cul-de-sac? Oh man, I know you're really struggling.
Many Arizona firefighters have been on the ground in the Eaton and Palisade fires. The smoke they're trying not to breathe in is from thousands of burnt homes, metals, plastics, even electric vehicle batteries. Phoenix Fire Captain Sean Dubois says the air is extremely toxic.
When you start talking about synthetic materials inside your home, you're talking about plastics, you're talking rubber, insulation, foam, things like that create benzenes and dioxides and hydrocyanide. You got things like that is extremely toxic and corrosive to your lung tissue, for your ability to actually uptake oxygen and deliver it to your tissues.
And Captain Dubois said to keep in mind that when they respond to fires here, house fires in the Phoenix area, they're responding with self-contained breathing apparatuses. Those are the tanks that they have on their back and the masks that they have over their face, providing that clean air for them to breathe. But in a disaster situation like this, not every firefighter will be able to have one at all times. And some of those tanks, when they empty, they may not be able to be refilled right away. Steve Nielsen, Fox 10 News.
Steve, thanks. Big game in the Valley tonight. The LA Rams and the Minnesota Vikings will play in Glendale because of the fires in Los Angeles.
And the Cardinals' rival, the Rams, are technically the home team, so their logo has been painted on our field. Megan Plain is live at State Farm Stadium tonight with more. Megan.
Hey, yeah, out here, we're outside in the parking lot right now. Lots of Rams fans who all made the trip out from California. This whole group that you see behind me, oh, look at that, they're thanking the Cardinals. We love that. Fans out here are very grateful for the Arizona Cardinals and all the hospitality that the organization had given to the Los Angeles Rams, giving their training facility to the guys, some planes to get the team out here, and of course the stadium so all these fans can enjoy this game while, there's so much devastation going on back home. Now, when you see the sea of fans, there are buses and buses, 40-plus buses that brought all these fans out here. The Rams organization, they paid for some of the buses. Kelly Stafford, the wife of the Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford, also pitched in to get some buses. And I talked with fans about just how important it was to get out here and find some joy in a game despite everything that's going on back home.
A couple of thousand people here easily. That's what I heard. And we want to thank the Stafford's wife's the one that supplied that in the Rams organization. I know the first responders from LA, other people that are suffering. We want to shout out to them, the other people that are suffering out there, and feel bad for them.
Really sad because my husband's friend is actually trying to save the house. It's really, really bad because people have a hard to get the insurance on the fire area, so they try to save the house too far. It's very bad. So we have to win.
It's the big elephant in the room, but we're going to take all that energy, take it in that building, and we're going to destroy the Vikings. That's just it. Bring it home to LA. Whose house? Whose house? Whose house? That's right.
So that is a cheer that you are going to hear over and over out here. The Who's House, Rams House. I even talked with some of the fans in this area. They're part of an organization, the Rams World Order organization, and they talked about how they even will give back to the firefighters back home who are trying to fight those wildfires. They're, of course, pitching as well, doing their part to try and help with all the devastation going on back home. But yeah, check it out. It's just so many fans showed up today. It's really cool to see you guys.
Yeah, that's great. It's a big turnout.
It's a big turnout, and the LA fans better really thank us for this because we've rolled it out for them.